Hey, it's Cheryl and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys been watching some of my vlogs, you'll know that I was in Seoul, South Korea for my university exchange last semester for the past 5 months. So now I'm back. I'll still be posting vlogs because I didn't have the chance to edit them while I was there because I was having too much fun. So I'll continue to upload them and please do continue to watch them. Anyway, I wanted to make a video about cafes because I visited so many cafes. Literally, I think my cafe count is over 60, so and so I thought it'd be a good idea to put together the most Instagrammable cafes in Seoul. Now, to get onto this list of the most Instagrammable cafes, this is purely personal opinion, but the cafe has to both have Instagrammable food, first of all, and secondly, Instagrammable exterior or interiors of the cafe so that both the food bloggers can take their photos and both the OOTD bloggers can take their photos. Or like people like me, I just took a lot of photos of the interior and exterior and I just enjoy taking photos. I'm super excited to share with you guys this list of cafes because each cafe that I'm gonna mention is super Instagrammable and I love all the cafes. First we have Cafe Mula, which is located in Karasugo. So Karasugo has a lot of cafes and Cafe Mula was just there in a very like secluded kind of spot. It was actually quite hard to find, but after finding it I went back to the cafe 3 times. Okay, 3 times. Why? It's because they have the best tiramisu. I'm not even kidding. But first, to talk about Instagram worthiness, the tiramisu comes in a huge slice and it looks really yummy in photos and it is as yummy as it looks. Seriously, if you love like the mascarpone cheese in the tiramisu, you're gonna love the tiramisu here in Cafe Mula because they use a lot of cheese. But if you're looking more for like coffee, more heavily flavored coffee tiramisu, then you might not like it so much. Anyway, Cafe Mula's entrance has a very minimal white industrial brick kind of look going on, which is a very nice spot to take an OOTD, which I did here. For the interior seating, Cafe Mula has plush beige colored chairs with green marble tables, which I find very unique because I think not a lot of cafes have green marble tables. You would see the white marble tables and the pink marble tables, but green marble tables, you don't really see them. And I think the reason why the cafe used green marble tables was to like go with the whole theme of the very leafy, planty green look that they had going on, and everything just looks so nice together, seriously. The exterior seating on the first floor has very simple picnic kind of white metal chairs, but what is really nice is that when the light hits, it just looks really nice to take photos because there's a bit of like wooden texture on the outside, so when the light hits, perfect for the OOTD. Now Cafe Mula actually has a second floor and the second floor has similar kind of picnic vibes, but the picnic chairs are in this dark green, which is again a very unique color for furniture. So I think it just goes really well with the plants that they've like placed on there, and the colors just look super aesthetic together. Anyway, in short, this cafe has great lighting because of the large windows. Also, plus point to add, if you guys watch K-dramas, if you've seen My First Love by Netflix, Sony and Do-hyun in the drama came to the cafe for a date. If a K-drama has filmed in the cafe, you know, hands down, it is aesthetic. Yes. Anyway, if you guys want to know more, I did have a vlog on visiting Cafe Mula in my Karasugo lunch vlog, which I will link up here. Let me just start off by saying Cafe 1 in a Million is a heaven for people who love the color pink, like me. So Cafe 1 in a Million is located at the Cafe Enclave around Itaewon. Right outside the cafe, there is a signature feature wall in pink which has their cafe sign logo on it, 1 in a million. And there's also some pink chairs in front of this circle window of the cafe that kind of reminds me of like swimming pool chairs or a stadium chair. The cafe interior has a very different vibe to the outside though. The cafe interior has many more modern kind of furniture, such as like black metal lounge chairs or like pink marble tables, and the lighting also is a little warm and some vintage pieces here and there, so it just gives off a very modern, chic yet romantic kind of like feel to it. Now, what attracted me to the cafe were the pretty pink cups that they serve their drinks in. Sounds super stupid, honestly, like I can just bring the cup on myself. But anyway, I went there for the pink cups, okay? But I also ordered a white tiramisu cake. It wasn't very Instagrammable and it was quite expensive as well. It was quite nice, but I still prefer the tiramisu at Cafe Mula. So yeah, go there for the tiramisu. Go to Cafe Mula for the tiramisu. Anyway, in short, you can just go there and order a drink and take photos with the exterior of the cafe because that's what most people do. The next two cafes are located in Yeonnam-dong, which if you guys didn't already know is a super hit cafe enclave. First of all, I really like the bold colored like blobs that decorate the exterior of the cafe. I'm so sorry, I don't have a better way to describe it, but blobs. So anyway, I really like the exterior of the cafe because I think it makes for a very nice kind of vibrant OOTD background. And I also really like the illustrations they have and they printed out like as signs of their signature dishes such as the lemon cake and the cookie. And can I just say, oh my god, the lemon cake and the cookie are like art pieces on themselves, the food I mean, because the lemon cake is like wrapped in like this candy kind of wrapper thing, so they kind of make it like a very cute big candy. And as if the cookie was not cute enough, it had a smiley face on it, so it was super cute. And they even had to put it on like this picnic paper, which made it super cute. Oh my gosh. By the way, I ate the cookie. It's also super delicious. I think it's the best cookie I had in the cafes in Seoul. Anyway, back to the cafe. So the interior of the cafe has very simple white walls, but because of the little items and trinkets, the random stuff that, like such as mirrors, art pieces or books, plates, accessories, etc. They actually line like the wall and the feature table, and yeah, somehow all these random things come together and make the cafe look really aesthetic. I don't know what it is about it, but it really just makes it look very interesting. So for Cafe Scone, there's also a rooftop, and the rooftop has like fake grass on the floor, and they have like picnic tables, so you can pretend you're on a picnic. Or if you don't want to, there are also like bar counter tables where you can sit and enjoy the view of the neighborhood, which I think is really nice. I think the rooftop is a very nice place for your summer OOTD. So this cafe completely blew me away the moment I stepped into it. Because every inch, I say every single inch, was literally covered in roses and leaves, even the toilet. I used the toilet and I couldn't find the handle to open the door because it was so concealed, and when I stepped into the toilet, it was covered in like leaves and roses. I mean, one would think that the toilet wouldn't be part of the cafe theme, but they put in so much effort, and I really appreciate that about Korean cafes. What I liked about the cafe was also that it was very small, so that when you were sitting down, right, it was kind of partitioned by the leaves and the roses, so you don't really feel like you're in a cafe, you just feel like you're in a maze, fairy tale land and stuff like that. Moving on to food, the cafe had super pretty pastries. I kind of regret not getting a pastry because they were so pretty, but I came after dinner and I was so full, so I got a drink instead. And the drink isn't the most Instagrammable, but I wanted to try it. It is this like cereal kind of thing, so it was not bad. It wasn't super Instagrammable, but it's fine because the cafe itself is just super Instagrammable. But they do have other drinks that make use of fruits, so if you order those, like I think the strawberry latte and stuff like that, then it's gonna be like pink and super pretty. You can go there and order it for yourself. I'm sure it's gonna be so nice in photos. Okay, last cafe is Onion. So some of you might have already heard of Onion. Onion actually has a few branches, I think 3 to 4 branches they have. The most famous one is at Angguk Station, which is near the Changdeokgung, is it Changdeokgung Palace? Yeah, so, but the one I'm talking about is not the one at Angguk with the Hanap House. It's the one that is located in Seoul. So the reason why is that the one located in Seoul was actually converted from a warehouse and has a super industrial, like kind of chic vibe to it. So the cafe entrance already screams industrial. When you walked into the cafe, you would see very grey and like tattered walls and everything. And that is the trend nowadays, right? You know, walls that look like you put in a lot of effort, but you actually didn't put in a lot of effort. But anyway, yet the furniture inside the cafe is very sleek and modern, and it goes very well with the industrial kind of vibe, yet it's very modern. On the way to the rooftop, the outside has some plants, and that adds a little color to the whole grayscale landscape of the cafe. And I think it will make very nice for a hipster kind of photo. If you dress a little grungy, you can go there and take a photo with the grey walls and have the plant as like a pop of color. On the terrace rooftop, one thing I noticed is that I think it hosts this bakery because there was like a small room, I guess, that had a bakery sign on it. So I guess it hosts their bakery. And guys, if you have not had the bread at Onion, it is so good. Honestly, I only tried one item, which is the vanilla bean bread. Yeah, it kind of looks like a cone, an acorn, but it's so good, and I'm sure the other bread is good as well. If not, they won't be so famous. So if you guys go there, just eat the bread. Like, go for brunch, go for lunch, and eat the bread. And they're actually super Instagrammable as well. So 2 birds in 1 stone, delicious and Instagrammable. Anyway, one thing to note about this brunch is that because it's more grungy industrial, the lighting is kind of dim, so it's quite hard to take a photo of food, but it's okay, you can take a hipster photo of yourself sipping coffee inside the cafe or something. And that brings us to the end of this video. Yes! I hope you guys have enjoyed my recommendations of my favorite cafes. Although it's purely personal, I do think that these cafes are very Instagrammable, and they're really my favorite cafes as well. They all have really good food or drinks as well. So if you guys are going down to those cafes, do leave me a comment below. If you're going to Korea, leave me a comment. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye bye!